So, the global issue we chose to focus on for this assignment is human trafficking. We found a couple organizations that focus on human trafficking. One of them is called Three Strands Global Foundation, which was founded in response to an event that shook a small, tight-knit California community when a young girl was trafficked for 8 days before she was recovered by law enforcement. This later sparked the creation of Protect, that's all in caps, prevention education, which has gone on to educate hundreds of thousands of students on how to stay safe from human trafficking. This foundation recognized that there needed to be more resources available to survivors and those who face barriers to sustainable economic opportunities. With this in mind, they launched the Employ Plus Empower program, which has helped support and economically empower hundreds of individuals. Throughout the foundation, teachers, administrators, counselors, and other school officials and staff are trained on how to spot signs of human trafficking and recognize potential victims in the classroom. Whether it's online or in person, they use a trauma-informed approach and train educators on the physical signs and behaviors that could be indicative of a student facing effects of trauma. They also equip them with the tools and resources needed to report cases of human trafficking and connect potential victims to proper professionals. They also provide parents, guardians, caregivers, and other community members with teaching and guidance on keeping their kids and communities safe and protected from human trafficking. Through in-person sessions, the Protect online learning platform, and live webinars, they educate individuals on the signs of human trafficking and the proper ways to prevent the crime from taking place. They also equip parents, guardians, and caregivers with the tools needed to navigate the effects of trauma with their children, as well as manifest healthy, safe spaces for open conversations. It relates to the values and ethics of social work because it is a means of fighting for social justice and helping people in need with social problems. It also focuses on the dignity and worth of human beings as well. And then as far as theories go, with social, this is more along the lines of social development because they're creating different resources to face human trafficking issues and like very strategic measures. They're also trying to create more economic opportunities for people in communities where this is more of an issue. So it focuses on economic development as well. Another organization we found is called Youth Underground, which is a Swiss nonprofit association representing the voice of the youth for a world without human trafficking. They believe that education is where the prevention of human trafficking begins. The youth are protected by knowing the truth. And the mission is to prevent human trafficking through youth education, awareness raising, and advocacy. Their approach is to focus on education by encouraging youth voices to share what they learn, be aware of what this illicit trade is all about, and generate an echo worldwide. This organization is very creative. They do projects through photography, video, music, writing, and share experiences with youth and encourage creativity. They have created a sort of community on the internet. They think youth are very important for this, as young people are very good with the internet. And with using this tool, human trafficking education is easily accessible to youth. It can kind of mimic a community support for youth as well. So in a way, this is more related to community development. It's about creating a large community among youths to be aware of human trafficking. So a few intervention factors that would need to be addressed with this issue are public safety, assumptions, and socioeconomic inequalities. There's a lot of stigma surrounding the human trafficking crimes, And it's important to discuss all the factors to understand why it continues to be an issue. So, yeah, overall, that's it. These are some global organizations that are focusing on human trafficking. Thank you for listening.